So you're in the market for your first ever cat, congratulations. This is an exciting time, but you might be wondering not only what kind of cat you should look for but what kind of cat you need to avoid. There are breeds that might be more difficult for the new cat owner because of a more aggressive nature, or maybe they are more high maintenance. Let's talk about 13 of the worst cat breeds for first-time cat owners. Number 1. Sphinx cat. Sphinx cats are those rather interesting-looking hairless cats that can work well for allergy sufferers. They are very outgoing cats that are friendly, loyal, and intelligent and generally get along well with dogs and children. So why are these cats on our high-maintenance list when they don't have any hair and seem to have an amazing temperament? Well, having no hair means lots of attention to grooming. They actually need regular bathing because of their oily skin, which can also be reduced through a high-quality diet. Also keep in mind that they need protection from the sun and the cold. Number 2. Scottish Fold cat. Many first-time owners have fallen in love with one of these cats due to their folded-over ears and smushed faces, and more than a few of those owners have later regretted it. Scottish Folds tend to bond with a single family member at the expense of everyone else. These cats tend to favor whichever person brings them food and water, and they don't have much use for anyone who doesn't regularly come bearing gifts. They also don't like other animals. Number 3. Bengal cat. Bengals are notorious for being wilder than other breeds, and while that may sound romantic, it can get old fast. It's especially annoying when you realize that wild cats don't enjoy being handled and will respond with aggression if you pick them up. If you're willing to put up with a little roughhousing though, Bengals can make fantastic pets. Just expect to be stalked every time you wander outside your bedroom. But they are affectionate and curious cats that will spend most of their waking hours playing, climbing, and chasing things. Bengals also do not do well alone for a long time, so be prepared to have another pet to keep them company, or you'll need to spend more time at home. Number 4. Persian cat. Persians are extremely loving and loyal, and they make wonderful emotional support animals. If you are even the slightest bit allergic to cats, a Persian will make sure you find out the hard way. These cats have more of the protein responsible for allergic reactions in their coat than any other breed. The high maintenance comes from grooming. Persians are notorious for needing grooming on a daily basis. They have a dense and woolly undercoat and a long outer coat, which needs brushing every day. These cats also need their faces and eyes cleaned quite regularly, and there are breathing issues because of their flat faces. Number 5. Devon Rex cat. If a Devon is bored, she might be prone to biting, so you'll need to have plenty of cat toys available in addition to other diversions. These cats are full of crazy energy, and it will feel like you've encountered a hurricane the first day you bring one home. Devon Rexes are yet another breed that is tremendously social and needs a lot of time and attention from their owners. If you work many hours outside of the home, you will need to consider bringing another cat into the household. Number 6. Maine Coon cat. Maine Coons are some of the biggest domesticated cats. Some can weigh up to 35 pounds. Despite their rather intimidating size, these cats are the epitome of the gentle giant. Maine Coons are loving and gentle and are quite social and enjoy a loud and boisterous household. They may be one of the largest cats, but they are also one of the furriest, which means lots of grooming, daily in some cases. Not only this, but because they are so large, everything they need should also be large. A large scratching post, litter box, and lots of food to fill those large tummies. Number 7. Siamese cat. This is a cat that could also find itself on a best breeds list. It all depends on your perspective. These cats tend to bond with a single family member, and they can turn aggressive if another person in the family tries to interrupt their snuggles. That's bad if you have kids in the house or if you're not the person whom they choose to bond with. Even worse, it can be nearly impossible to break them out of this habit, especially if you don't have a history of training cats. Number 8. Himalayan cat. Himalayans prefer a quiet and calm household and enjoy lounging around with their family. They also will take time to play but will spend a lot of time sleeping in the sun or on your lap. They are quite friendly with everyone they meet and are adaptable to change. However, again like the Persians, Himalayans also need brushing on a daily basis. They also need their faces and eyes cleaned regularly because of their flat faces. Number 9. Korat cat. Korats are one of a few breeds that are a beautiful blue and are quite devoted and intelligent cats. They require a lot of your attention and can become withdrawn and depressed if they are ignored. They will also become quite jealous if you give your other pets love and attention, so they might do better as the only pet. Although Korats do tend to get along with other pets otherwise. Number 10. Turkish Angora cat. The Turkish Angora is similar in most ways to the Turkish Van. They also top the list for most aggressive towards people and spend a lot of time leaping, playing, and romping. They are athletic cats that are known to be clown-like and will find ways to get into your cupboard and drawers. The Turkish Angora is quite social and also has a strong need for company and attention. If you don't mind a cat that might play tricks on you and will potentially wreak havoc in your home, you could consider the Turkish Angora for your new cat. Number 11. British Longhair cats. British Longhairs are another breed that should be crossed off your maybe list if you are prone to allergies. To begin with, their coat is high maintenance. They constantly shed their fur and they require very frequent grooming to prevent their hair from matting. This puts you in direct contact with the very dander and saliva that is on the hair shafts, which could trigger an allergy event. British Longhairs are amazing pets and fit in well with families, but not at the expense of making somebody ill. This breed is more likely to cause allergic reactions than several of the other breeds, so it's best not to take the chance. Number 12. Birman cat. Birman cats are highly prized for their good looks and their royal demeanor. They are beautiful cats who have a thick, long fur. The fact that they are sweet and gentle-natured kitties who love to cuddle is bad news for owners who have allergies. They are moderate shedders who leave behind the materials that could trigger a serious allergic reaction. Since Birmans love physical contact and they do a lot of rubbing up against your legs, they're not the best choice for individuals who are sensitive to dander or other allergens produced by cats. Number 13. Bombay cat. These adorable little guys look just like panthers, and if you spend any time around one, you might say that they actually think they're panthers too. This is a rough and tumble breed. They're not necessarily prone to aggressiveness, but they do like to play rough, so expect to come away with scratches and bite marks. They can also lash out if spooked by loud noises or other surprises, so they're not a good fit for families with small children. Conclusion. Choosing the right cat involves more than simply choosing a cat that you find aesthetically interesting. Some cats have high grooming or time needs, which can lead to issues when these needs are not met. If you choose a high-energy cat breed that requires lots of playtime every day, but you work 12 hours a day, then your cat is likely to end up bored and misbehaving or under-socialized. Choosing a cat that fits your home's routine and fits in with the people and other animals in the home will help you ensure that your new cat settles in well and doesn't end up overly stressed by the transition to a new place. It will also help reduce behavioral issues you may encounter with a cat whose needs aren't being met.